We're back with an MS Now exclusive. Another firing making major waves within the FBI. Last week, FBI Director Kash Patel fired a senior intelligence analyst who worked on the Bureau's 2017 investigation of that shooting at a House Republican baseball practice in Virginia. That's according to 4 people familiar with the matter who spoke with MS Now. The report ultimately did not label the shooting, which injured 4 people, including Congressman Steve Scalise, as domestic terrorism, angering some Republicans. MS Now Justice and Intelligence reporter Ken Dilanian joins us with more on his exclusive reporting. Ken, what more can you tell us about why this analyst was fired now, almost a decade after this shooting?
Good morning, Anna. That's right. She's now the Deputy Assistant Director, the #2 official in charge of FBI intelligence. And she was summarily fired on Friday through a letter from FBI Director Kash Patel and walked out of the building, we're told, in part because she worked 9 years ago as a much more junior analyst on this intelligence assessment, which I was about to say controversial. It's only controversial among a certain segment of Republicans. And again, our sources are telling us this is the latest example of a career FBI official being fired for simply doing their jobs, following the facts as they understood them. They assessed back then that this shooter, even though he was clearly targeting, he was angry at Republicans, he had a list of Republican lawmakers in his pocket, but they assessed at the time that this was more of a suicide by cop situation. Now, later, information came to light and they changed the criteria for how they would label things domestic terrorism. And a few years later, they said, you know what, under today's rules, we would label that domestic terrorism. But House Republicans have been furious about that ever since. They issued a report earlier this year criticizing the way the FBI handled this. And now they have a scalp. A senior FBI official walked out of the building because she worked on this assessment many, many years ago.
Ken, this is just the latest in a long list of FBI officials ousted under the Trump administration, which you've covered closely. How's this impacting the Bureau's ability to even function?
This is a crushing blow to morale because it sends a message that you never know when the hammer is going to fall. It's unclear exactly what you could do as a career FBI official that might alienate Republicans or the Trump administration. You know, Todd Blanche, the Deputy Attorney General, has boasted that they've gotten rid of all the agents who were involved in those investigations, those criminal investigations of Donald Trump. And again, these were people just doing their jobs. They were assigned these cases. And so it's really, really a tough situation now at the FBI. You have people who are retirement eligible are taking retirement, and those who are not are trying to keep their heads down and preserve their jobs and pay their mortgages and essentially waiting this administration out.
Ken Dilanian, as always, we appreciate your reporting.